As India battles the second wave of COVID-19 and it's time for us to stay home, stay safe, and get vaccinated, Travel+Leisure India takes you to dreamy lands, one place at a time, right from the comforts of your couch. Today, we travel to the Dzukou Valley. The sun is beaming with joy this morning, and the air feels to have embraced the dew from the leaves, making the surroundings just the right kind of chilly. Or maybe I have donned the hat of a poet today as I finally managed to wake up at dawn. The world is truly unbelievable at this hour, but I think this feeling deserves to remain special. I wouldn't want to turn it into a routine, ultimately labeling it mundane. Those of you nodding at the last sentence, damn, we create some great excuses. Sipping on my cup of hot water wrapped in a cotton shawl, I remember falling asleep while watching a travel video. I open YouTube and find that I was more than halfway through a detailed vlog on Dzukou Valley when the electricity decided to call it a night. I settled down on my cane chair, resting my feet on a small stool and pressed play, but right from the beginning. And thus, at this magical hour, I virtually entered the magical valley of Dzukou, shared by the states of Manipur and Nagaland. As the half-an-hour long vlog went on, I started placing myself at those striking locations. In my head, I was adding my own dialogues to the scripts, knowing that I would have done things differently. And isn't that the beauty of travel? Even the most touristy destinations will have a plethora of varied perspectives and tales. And this was Dzukou, the bucket list trek that was too good to be true. A 4 to 5 hour long hike to Dzukou Valley starts from both Manipur and Nagaland. Most people choose the latter due to the presence of amenities, guides and resources. Nagaland would be my pick too, as I am really not known for my trekking abilities. Just like in a trivia game, you again have two buzzers to opt from once you reach Kohima, Wiswema or Zakama. No guesses there, I would go for Wiswema as it is the longer route but also the less strenuous one. According to my research that seamlessly flowed post the YouTube session, I gather that the ideal time to embark on this trek is around mid-June, when the famous Dzukou lily is in bloom and greenery is most alive. Alternatively, Hornbill Festival in December is also a good time if you are prepared to fight the bitter cold. My thoughts pause and I derail for a moment, hoping that this December, this dream induced by early morning energy does in fact become a reality. Pulling the train back on track, knowing that it was heading down the wrong path, I get it back on the trail to Dzukou from Wiswema. The first half of the trek is supposed to be steep and tiring. Imagine me in 3 layers of clothing, carrying a trekker's pole and huffing and puffing my way to the scenic views. The second half is a graceful walk, and also the part when the dome-shaped layers of Dzukou begin. My jaw is somewhere on the grassy floor muddy track, and though my limbs are hurting at this point, the heart is skipping several beats. To be able to witness nature in such a pure form is an honor, would be an honor. As I complete the 9-odd kilometers trek and reach the wooden shed, which is the only accommodation facility available, I take a few seconds to appreciate the massiveness of the space. Of what I've heard people describe about this valley, it's the sheer vastness of it that stands out. I stumble upon a little trivia as I gaze at the pictures of the valley that leave me smiling. Exactly 2 years ago on World Environment Day, Dzukou Valley was made completely plastic-free. Owing to the rise of plastic pollution by the trekkers, the authorities now make you claim your plastic and pay security at the base camp. You can take the money back only if you bring back all the waste, resulting in a squeaky clean valley. If this is not brilliance, I really don't know what is. And to be honest, I'm excited to see this unfold in real time. Meals range from sandwiches, noodles, soup, and some curries, along with local rice beer that, from the looks of it, is quite potent. Or you can chat with the locals and get offered another local drink made of wheat called Miko. But like I got up today at dawn, it's at Dzukou I would want to relive that special feeling again. Because it's then that the clouds float over the valley, ensuring you close your eyes and find yourself in Narnia. Narnia. Staying overnight in sleeping bags, gulping down hot cups of tea that cool down mysteriously fast, listening to the horror stories of the valley as there are plenty, and bowing down in gratitude in front of the ultimate power that is nature. That is what my time at Dzukou looks like. My head starts to hurt and I let out a yawn, stopping myself from going back to bed. But all in vain. The aura of dawn has indeed turned to be a lullaby, and I get cozy in the layers of the blanket that look like sheets of the valley. Damn, you know what I'm going to be dreaming of, don't you? Thank you for listening to this episode of One Place at a Time by Travel+Leisure India. I will see you soon with another destination, another story. Until then, take care and keep dreaming.